everybody, welcome to Jose and Mimi.
What's up? It's been a while.
Yeah, a little bit.
Things has changed since the last time we made a video. I'm having an identity crisis. I'm trying to be like Gandalf the Great or the Grey. I don't know which one it is. So that, and I'm going for the homeless look. So
He does not look homeless.
Anyways, it's good to see everybody.
Yes, it is. Thank you for everyone that's making comments and, trying to get involved in, with us and our channel and responding to us and, just showing us support and love.
Yeah, we're going to try to make this real short.
Yes.
So let's get to it. We had a certain individual actually write us a comment and a question. And who is that individual?
Her name is Sweet Sugar 101. Okay, so she wrote us asking us to make a video on let me read this to you. She put, could you guys make a vid on guys who walk into new relationships angry? I've met several guys in the past who were angry, easily agitated, already feeling things were going to work because of his bad past relationships. And I'm just going to cut that right there. Okay. It's kind of like our insecurity video. Our insecurity video from before. And it basically talks about us and, how his past played a factor of what was going on at the time when we were just, talking and trying to get to know each other and all that good stuff. But we're going to analyze, some of the things for you to make you basically think about, okay, is it worth it?
Basically a lot of things, not to interrupt you, but a lot of things you have to take into account as far as the relationship goes and where he was, and intend to be. Yeah. Everything plays a factor. So we just came up with a couple questions, just to ask yourself, just a kind of like a foundation, to really find out where you stand and whether the relationship's even worth trying. Because I've seen people, and I mean, it's like, you got a pool, blow up pool, and there's holes, and you're trying to patch it with gum, and then next thing you know, there's another hole, and then before you know it, it's not even, you wasted a bunch of bubble gums. You don't want to do that.
No, you don't. I like that analogy.
So, anyways, so if you'd like to read the first one.
Okay. Number one, how long was their previous relationship?
And that's the key, I think. Definitely you want to find out how long their previous relationship was. Because you don't know if that guy has a commitment problem or not. He could have, yeah, she probably did him wrong. But prior to that, there's no telling, where he was, whether this is like number 12, number 5, or whatever the case may be. Now, if it's, an individual that was with someone for like 5-10 years,
long term,
yeah, that right there shows that he can be committed. So that's a plus. So that's something you want to find out, to really analyze and determine where he was and how long, and kind of give you a general idea as far as how commitment goes.
Okay, side note, it's not only for guys, it's for girls too. And this is our opinion. We're not therapists or, advisors or anything like this. This is just, what our subby wanted to,
And, some of it we did go through, and like, whatever works for us may not work for the next person.
Yeah.
So, use logic and common sense and experience and a little bit of knowledge and wisdom. And, everybody has to kind of come out to their own conclusion, per se. So we just put in our 2 cents and, try to equate $1.
Okay, next question.
Why did they break up? Because let's be honest here. Every time you break up, or not you, but someone breaks up, the other person's always the bad person.
Yeah.
But
there's
like
2 sides to a story. I'm sorry.
That's what they say. 2 sides.
2 sides to a story.
Okay?
Yeah.
Cause and effect.
Yeah. It could be no communication. Unfortunately, some people do cheat, so it could have been, they messed around on the person. Sometimes it could just be, I just took a chance to try to be with you, and I feel like it's not working. If y'all in the same mutual, agreement that it just does not want to work out, so let's just, separate. So a lot of that can play into that.
Yeah, definitely. And unfortunately, the only way you find out is when you get into the relationship. Then you realize, the other person wasn't really crazy.
Yeah, or what? This is the key: communication. Point blank. Before you get into that serious relationship, please talk it over. Talk, see where y'all mindset is. If y'all two are, in the same mindset, awesome. But if y'all two have like two different views that just keep clashing with each other, if you want to take that chance, hey, take it. But
mind you,
not,
this is life. Last and one of the most valuable things we have is time. So with that being said, moving on to the next one.
All right, number 3. Are they ready to move on? Now, this is for people that just got off of a relationship and they all of a sudden they jump into a new one, not, knowing if they're mentally, emotionally, physically ready for all of this. Some people, they don't want to be alone. That's why they jump into the relationship. Some people, they feel like, okay, I think I am over it, so I can start this relationship with you, when really they're not,
Yeah, I mean, it can be more or less trying to fill the void, whether it's, a physical thing, a mental thing, a sexual thing. So you want to make sure that they're first off, mentally strong enough to move on.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah, and ready to actually start taking steps towards the future and not linger in the past. So that's a biggie, honestly.
Question number 4.
Number 4, can they trust again? That is definitely a key factor, honestly, because if somebody, whether male or female, get hurt, it's hard to trust. Everything is suspicious. They question you.
Oh yeah, they're quick to blame. They quick to compare you to their ex of what happened before, this and that, blah 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 blah. That's just me. They ain't ready to be in the relationship. They can't move on.
Yeah, and then the thing is anything will trigger them off. Like if their ex did this and then you start doing that, there's got to be a reason why you did it. And they're still basically in the past, and it's a little hard, just because you have to prove yourself
all the time.
Yeah,
it never ends.
Yeah, but you got to get to a place where you reach a mutual agreement, and it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard.
Number 5, do they love you or in love with you?
Think about that one. Do they love you or are they in love with you? That one's a real powerful one, and we're gonna need a little bit of assistance on that. So who better than to ask than a celebrity? Who you ask? Let's see.
Everything goes bad, it's not the end of the world, it's just the end of a world that you have with one girl, and she's the reason it happened, but she's overreacting, and it's all because she don't want things to change. So cry.
Yeah.
So
it's like this. Sometimes, as we said before, some people don't want to be alone. Okay, they hate to be alone. Some people, it's that what they say, misery loves company. They're gonna bring you down with them if they are not ready to be in a serious relationship. Because a lot of times they're gonna sit there and accuse you when you had nothing to do with what happened in the past, but yet they bring it into the present with the relationship that they're in with you. If this person is always miserable, never want to have fun, don't show their goofy side to you,
Open up.
Yeah, it's not playful with you, or trying to show you that they're trying to work this through and trying to be better in this new relationship and trying to leave the past, then give that person a chance. It doesn't hurt. As long as y'all are communicating and understanding where y'all at this time, then it'll be good. But if he's always closed offish, sometimes don't even want to hang with you, or do things with you, sometimes do things that you like, sometimes do things that he or she likes, and it's just always negative, it's going to be very hard to say. But it might be that you might have to give them some room to finally try to what would you say, try to change within themselves and try to realize, okay, you know what, I do have a problem. I'm not ready to be in this relationship. I'm not over this person yet, so please give them some time. If you really feel like this person can be something beneficial in your life, if you can see like in the future you can be together for a long time, just be patient and wait and give that person some time. That's all that you can really do. And
bottom line, to sum it up honestly and wrap this section up, because we don't want to take a whole lot of your time, you just got to determine whether or not you have the patience. It's more or less someone hurt. It's a lot like let's say a dog, for those who like dogs, and guys are not dogs, so I'm talking about male or female. You can get one from a shelter, but you don't know their past. You may know a little bit. Some of them are scared. Some of them are hurt. Some of them just act, a certain way.
Very protective of themselves.
Yeah, and you have to invest a lot of time for them to overcome that.
Time and patience.
Time and patience, exactly. So you have to make sacrifices. But at the end, is it worth it?
Yeah, are you willing to make that sacrifice?
Exactly. So as opposed to, getting a puppy and you raise it up the way you like it to. Yeah. So, pros and cons with every relationship.
Mm-hmm. Not all relationships are perfect. That's exactly. Sure. A lot of times you have to work at it and work at it hard.
Yeah, and we're still working at it. The funny thing is, real quickly, that the person wrote that down, and we were actually dealing with the similar issue this past couple weeks, and it's easy to just sit in the camera and smile and think we got the most perfect relationship.
Yeah,
and then the whole time she was just wrong. All right, time to move on.
All right. Yeah, because he's going to die. Well, I hope this answers your question.
Try to.
Yeah, and, probably give you some help in understanding of, what you should do, what you should look for, and, if you have the patience for it. Don't kill yourself or, beat yourself down trying to understand this person. It's
guys,
really worth it.
And in this situation on, what's her name again? 1 second. It's coming to us. Sugar.
Yeah, Miss Sugar.
Sweet Sugar 101, directed to.
Yeah. So we will do a part 2 video, but this will be a whole nother topic for Miss Sweet Sugar 101.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So we love you guys and take care.
Yeah. And also we will be doing a segment. A couple challenge. Basically, we're going to compete, whether it's several things or what have you.
Yeah.
And obviously, the loser, either y'all decide or I, seeing that I'm going to win most of the time, will decide what she has to do, and vice versa. Or if for some reason I lose, she'll decide what I'm going to do or what have you. So that's coming up hopefully sometime soon. Mm-hmm. But I thought it'd be pretty funny, so we'll see how that goes. So with that being said, we kept it under 30 minutes, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, let us know. And by the way, keep in mind, this is just our opinion. We can be wrong, we can be right, we can, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it'll help somebody.
May not be you may disagree, that's fine. Just subscribe and just eat some chips.
And share.
Yeah, and
share your chips.
So, we will catch you next go around. Y'all take care. We love y'all, and
peace out.
Peace out then, my friends.